We've got a brand new way from Freshpaint on how we can help in a privacy first way improve ROI in healthcare. And we're really excited to share with you like what we've been working on and how customers have already been benefiting from it. The stuff that we're about to talk about on the ad performance side, what I want to make clear is one of the reasons that it's been really hard to do in the past isn't just because data is disconnected, but because privacy has always been a concern. So you can't improve digital marketing without taking care of the privacy aspects first, especially as you think about the entire funnel from an ad click all the way down to a patient at an appointment level. As you think about transitioning spend over from a traditional media like buying radio, buying billboards, or buying Super Bowl commercials, not saying that that goes away, but as you shift more of that budget over to digital strategies, that's actually intersecting at a moment where there may be reasons that that strategy could be faulty due to regulatory concerns. The old way was you would ship your website data and the visitor data off to the ad platform, personal user data vacuums by using their native trackers. And the new way is removing all those trackers and using a BA supported platform to do all the tracking for you, and then give you a lot of governance around controlling what data can go to those tools. So the short answer here is you can actually drive KPIs and desired outcomes downstream with all of these tools in a way that doesn't share the full data set and doesn't trip you up with the regulators. As some healthcare marketing leaders have called it, it's like the legally blessed way of building digital strategies. The more appropriate comparison are the folks on this call who have come from the direct to consumer, maybe an e-com world, maybe the agency side, and you've got Klaviyo and you've got all these tools where you hook everything up and you're optimizing down to like 0.1% conversion, and you can do that when you have the ability to see this. But when your funnel goes from ad click to form fill and then completely disconnected, and you have really no way to go back to leadership to prove how well this is working or to make the adjustments that you want, it's not that you won't do a great job. People in healthcare are. It's like you're limited on your ability to optimize for results. The way that sophisticated digital advertising platforms work is they use machine learning. Like if you tell it top of funnel, they're going to spend your budget on top of funnel. If you tell it attended appointment, they're going to spend it on attended appointment.
We have like a really good imagery of what we have here, right? We have two ends. We have the bottom of funnel thing of appointment attended, and we have the top of funnel. But again, that gap in between, how can we leverage Freshpaint, a tool that, is helping you solve of these other privacy concerns in this regulatory environment to help you drive those business outcomes. When you have that full funnel, when you can see that bottom of funnel event, you can start to optimize towards that, right? So most of the conversations that I'm having with these customers or these prospects is around, okay, what's the thing that your business cares about most, right? It's attending an appointment, because that equals most of the time, hopefully, revenue dollars for your business. And everything that you do should be pointed towards that. And that also allows you to track, we have the top of funnel with the bottom of funnel. And now that we have those two pieces of data, that bridge isn't just an imaginary, invisible thing. We can actually track that entire funnel and acquisition and patient journey, because again, we want to drive good business outcome, but we also want to provide great experiences for your patient. What are some key pieces of data that we can surface for you that maybe were not available in the Google Ads platform, or doesn't quite show you the metrics that you're looking for? And so by taking that bottom of funnel and linking it to that top, we can take something like your total expenditure, your campaign, and we actually know how many people from that campaign ended up showing up to the appointment. And so if we go left of the table to right, we can look at success rate, right? So not only is how many people are showing up, is the drop off between booked and attended higher or lower for these campaigns? Because of that, am I spending a lot of dollars, of advertising dollars, getting people to show up to an appointment? And ultimately, are there trends that I can track to see, certain campaign types, again, regionality, service line focus, that, you know, my dollar goes farther in terms of seeing a return on investment. So in this case, if I spend $1, well, I get $300, well, almost $302 back in revenue. I'll give a really interesting example with Justin from Fastpace, where, you know, he told me the story that he was looking at some of these campaigns just in Google Ads, and he had this hypothesis or kind of understanding that campaign 1 was costing him less to get people to book an appointment, right? And so if you look, the number campaign 1 is only costing him $25.50 to get someone to sign up for an appointment, and campaign 2 is costing more. So whatever campaigns 1 doing is what he should be focusing on. So it was a certain campaign type. But what actually he found when we gave him the appointment attended data was that more people were actually showing up from campaign type 2. And so while campaign type 1 looked really effective and really efficient for him, when looking at the business outcome of appointment attended, the data showed that campaign 2 was much better. And so he was able to shift his campaign types to be more in line with campaign 2 than campaign 1. Doing this has driven down cost of acquisition way down. So here are 2 specific examples, one with a $2 million ad budget, one with an $11 million ad budget. And by just putting conversion goal back to that bottom of funnel event that we have in Freshpaint has, you know, resulted in crazy numbers.